now, maybe 20 years later, I'm a sick mother and I have my daughter right there. And this piece is to celebrate sick mothers because we are often, oh my gosh, we are often overlooked. And even when we are looked, it's trying to take our motherhood away from us. And that's why like it's black and white, because that's the nature of the healthcare system. And as a black woman, it's even harder. Like, I nearly died 7 times after I had my daughter. I had sepsis 7 times. And I spent my whole pregnancy in the hospital. And my first sepsis infection was right here. It had an odor, and they kept still accessing it. And so then it ended up entering my bloodstream, and I nearly died after I had my daughter. So that happened 5 or 6 times after that. And in 2016, I made the decision that they're gonna kill me. Eventually, they're gonna kill me. You know, because that in the 2016, they actually botched a surgery and punctured my lung. And it took all weekend for me telling them I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. It wasn't until someone else that worked at Yale called and said, you know, she can't breathe, and then they ended up finding out that I had a punctured lung, and then they blamed it on me. I don't know how that's possible, but they're like, it's because of your inactivity. That's why your lungs turn out, they never admit when they're wrong. That's why I couldn't go back anymore. I've been to the hospital, spent my whole pregnancy in the hospital. I have a rare disorder. It's called cyclic vomiting syndrome. Has anyone ever heard of that? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, so basically I go through periods of when I start getting excruciating abdominal pain. They call it abdominal migraines. And once the pain gets so bad, it triggers the cyclic vomiting, and I start you know, throwing up to 45 times in a day, and then I have to go to the hospital and beg them to listen to me because they think that I'm drug seeking when I'm really relief seeking. I would not wish this on anyone. But I wanted to celebrate sick mothers because, you know what, we work extra hard because we always have to stand up for myself and for my daughter. They're just like looking for a moment when they're like, you're not a fit mother. So it's kind of like this dichotomy where I want to be visible, but not the type of visible that they want to get, the kind of space that they want to give me. They want to make me feel like a victim, and I'm not. I'm a survivor, I'm a thriver, and they will never bring me down. And so, frames are for sale, so an art basic, well, good news is 8 years ago when I made that decision to stop going to the hospital, I haven't been back. It's been 8 years. And not only that, the medication that I'm on, I'm off all of them, and I haven't been sick with my cyclic vomiting since 2020. Wonderful. So I celebrate my 4-year, sounds not sobriety, but my recovery, okay? You know, I used to live in the hospital. I knew like who was who, what times were good. I'm like, 3 o'clock is a good time to go because that nurse is on and she knows how to find my veins. That's how much I was going. And I made a promise to myself that when I get better, because I always believed that that would be after 25 years, it happened. So this is to say anything is possible. I believe in a greater power, and I meditate, I create art. I'd rather do that any day over being sick in the hospital. So thank you for your time.